This is Mad Dog again. We're going to be talking about trail jacking today. Trail jacking should not be confused with carjacking, hijacking, or flapjacking. Mr. and Mrs. Jack had quite a few sons. They were Bottle, Scissor, Spiral, Floor, and High Lift, aka Farm or Trail Jack. While Mrs. and Mrs. Jack love all their sons equally, their favorite is clearly Trail Jack. You can purchase farm jacks just about anywhere, including Harbor Freight. Mounting them on your OHV is a matter of personal preference. Best to keep them off the front and rear bumpers so as not to limit your vertical rotation clearance. It is also best to store them as low as possible to reduce your center of gravity. Mad Dog chose a forward position. This makes it easy to remove and does not obstruct his forward view of the terrain surface. Uneven terrain plus the need for long jacking lengths makes the trail jack the only viable option. The trail jack can be used to replace a busted ball joint, facilitate tire changes, and assist when stuck, high center, or otherwise. Another very important and little known use of a farm jack is when it is used to change the winch line vector. The procedures for jacking are the same for all the jacking situations except for winch vectoring. The problem with the OHVs is that they offer few reliable jacking locations on their frames. Mad Dog's Razor has its complete underside protected with slick 3/8-inch very high density plastic, which makes the use of a jack highly prone to slipping off. Metal on metal contact is also slippery, especially when the contact surface angles change rapidly while jacking. Polaris razors only have one factory hard attach point in the rear. Your vehicle needs to have jacking points on both front and back, as well as several points on both sides. The rear tie rods are not designed to handle the out-of-axis loads that can be generated when jacking or towing, so don't do that. If you own a Razor, you will need to add forward and side attach points to your rigs. Nerf bars that extend from the side panels work just fine as side attach points. Front and rear bumpers can also be used as jacking points. Let's take a look at some instances of using the farm jack. As you can see, the farm jack can only be safely and reliably used with an adjustable chain. In addition to ensuring jack coupling to the OHV, the chain also allows flexibility so you can drive off the jack when stuck high center. Note how the chain is wrapped around the jack arm to prevent it from slipping off. I also use a slip pin to keep the chains from sliding off in extreme cases. The jack kit consists of the farm jack, a 52-inch light chain with link coupler, a slip pin, and a snatch block with coupler. We're going to talk some about the need to use a farm jack while winching. It takes about 1,690 pounds to winch an 1,800-pound vehicle, which is the max weight of Mad Dog's OHV, up a 70% incline. As the front of the vehicle starts to crest, the rope angle starts to change rapidly, and the rope load rapidly increases to 4,900 pounds. By draping the winch rope over the jack arm or attached snatch block, The load vector is changed and the cresting load is maintained at approximately 1,690 pounds. Let's look at some sketches to clarify what's going on. What we have here is a sketch of a vehicle being towed up an incline, and we want to get up to this top level. And you can see the tow rope coming through here, bending over the summit and coming down and attaching to the vehicle. Now, what's important here is to note the angle between the winch line here and the incline. You want to make those two as parallel as possible because that always results in the lowest winching load. Now you can see as this vehicle approaches the summit that this angle is going to just go whoop, and when it does, the winch loads are going to go very, very high. So this is bad. We don't want to do that. So now that we know what is bad, let's take a look at what is good. Here we have the same vehicle going up the same incline, but we see that we put the farm jack here right on the summit and we put a snatch block at the top. So the winch line comes to the snatch block and then comes down to the vehicle. Now you can see we don't get that sharp angle where the rope goes in that direction. It stays pretty much parallel, and as the vehicle comes up and crests, you can just drive right through the jack and it will just fall away in front of you. By doing that, the winch load never exceeds the weight of the vehicle. So you can see this is a very, very important procedure to do. There is no need to buy that super duper expensive 4,500 pound winch which many OHVs are riding around with, when a 2,500 pound will work just as well. The motto at Mad Dog Institute is to winch smarter, not harder. Besides, the money you save on purchasing a smaller winch can help pay for your Mad Dog Institute tuition. As you have seen, the farm jack is a very necessary tool to have when off-roading. It can get you unstuck, assist in changing a tire or ball joint, and significantly reduce winching loads. At least one vehicle on a group ride should have one of these bad boys. If you ride alone like Mad Dog sometimes does, don't leave home without it. If you found this video helpful, then by all means, press the like button.